Alrighty, what's up, guys? It's Overrays. Welcome back to another live stream. We got Brian and Dan
What's up,
Reviews,
everyone? What's good, everyone?
and we got conversation on Zootopia 2. Uh, Killing it in the box office. Easily.
Man, is it ever. It's still in theaters, man. They're still showing it months after in theaters. I might see it a third time. I'm going to Texas next month. Maybe I'll see it with my friend in Texas.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I might see it with my, well, I'm not going to see it right now with my sister because I didn't even know she was sick, but apparently she's sick at the moment, so.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so I'll definitely wait until she gets better, but I definitely want to bring her to it to see it, because I know she liked the first one a lot, so, and she definitely wants to see the second one in theater, but and they're in a tight situation, so it's kind of hard to, so.
Well, I do hope she feels better. That's unfortunate to hear.
Yeah, I didn't even know they had that. I just found that out tonight, so I was like, oh, well, that's unfortunate. So.
Well, she'll be seeing a banger movie. Tell you what.
Oh yeah, 100%. I told her it was really good. So.
Yeah. It's literally almost 2 billion now. Like almost 2 billion.
Yeah, it's funny too because their projections were 1.5 or 1.6 to like 1.8, range, and now it went up to like 1.8 to 2 bill. Which is crazy. That's insane.
You know what's funny? I had faith in it, like I really did, but I must admit I didn't think it would go like as successful as it has. We're definitely getting like a third, maybe fourth movie.
Oh yeah,
like they're gonna keep going.
Oh yeah, 100%. Without a question, I don't think that's real. Yeah, no, it's 100%. You can't, third, fourth, fifth, shit. those are practically 100% at this point. What's up, King Heisenberg? Just finished Coldwater episode 110. Ooh, okay.
Hey, you watched some greatness there.
Yeah, that show was really good, I will say. That show was pretty good. Yeah, we are over though. We are over 1.65 billion, which is crazy.
Damn. That's insane. That right there though tells me that was one of the most successful movies of the year. Because to be honest, like after sitting on it for like a month, I think it's been a month since we discussed it. Like, no, it wasn't recency bias. I still stand that is a better movie than the first one, which is shocking, by the way.
Right. Yeah, I can agree. But by a hair. You know what I mean? I'm not saying by a lot. You know what I mean? It's by a small hair for me. Because, to be honest, I think both are pretty equal. Because, they both got their strengths and such in terms of how everything kind of goes, you know what I mean? Because, and then obviously the nostalgia of them meeting each other, you know what I mean? And then finally to work as partners, you know what I mean, for the first time. So you got all that, building up with the characters, it's kind of hard to beat that, you know what I mean? But in terms of not being significantly better, you know what I mean?
I agree. And, I mean, that's impressive because, again, this is one of them movies where, we do a lot of that. Like, you get an amazing movie and then they come back for a sequel 5 years later, 10 years later, 15 years later, freaking 30 years later, and it's always like, that's not as good as the original. This one actually did a good job. I ain't gonna lie, it outdid the original for me, so that's pretty impressive. I've seen the movie twice now. I honestly should see it more, but...
That's great. I love it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to see it twice without a question. I'll definitely see it one more time. Like I said, it'll probably be with my sister. It'll probably be the second time. So yeah, so that'll be pretty exciting to see it. get a refresher on it. I remember it very good though. I do. I remember practically scene for scene. Literally. That's how much I enjoyed the damn movie. I didn't forget really anything, to be honest. I mean, there might be a little bit here and there, but it was so minimal. It was like, nah, I remember practically the whole movie. It's like, it was so good.
It really was. I loved it, and I forgot. I told you guys about this, right? How one of the main two writers, Jared Bush, was like, "Yeah, I want to bring John Wick in for a cameo, the third one."
Man, yeah, well, we help Nick and Judy on the job. That'd be kind of fire.
That'd be something, wouldn't it?
Definitely. I'm trying to think of. Dan, really quick. You haven't seen The Last Wish yet, right? Like, you still haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen it. I am honestly so busy. I'm about to start watching an anime that's about to take up a lot of my time as well too. So yeah, I got a lot of different things I'm watching.
What anime?
I'm about to start watching One Piece. With me and Rays are starting One Piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, One Piece is gonna take you guys like 20 years.
I don't know what we signed up for.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, well, I had people in my chat suggesting it. Well, yeah, a person. It was crazy too, because what was it, like middle of the year, or was it just the beginning of the back half of 25? I did a poll. You know what I mean? I did a poll asking, do you guys want me to do One Piece on the channel? You know, because I was curious. You know, because a lot of people were talking about it. You know.
Yeah.
And such like that. And so I did the poll, and I'm trying to remember how many people voted. I know a lot of people did vote. I probably got like 30, 40, maybe 50 votes. It was quite a bit. But majority said no. I was like, oh.
Wow.
Okay.
It actually took a while. Maybe they knew how long of a journey it would be, and they're like, oh, shit, we can't do that to you. And then the second time you did it, it was more so like, well, screw it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe it just didn't get around as much the second time around. You know, it's very possible, you know, that could be the case. Yeah, I mean, it very well could be possible. I'm not going to rule it out.
We're going to be in our 40s by the time we're done that.
Oh, Jesus. Yes, that is, let's see here. Oh, was this the poll right here? I think. Oh, maybe it was. Let me see the poll. Supported guys ran 2. Oh yeah. Okay, 4 months ago I found it. Okay, so actually, okay, my bad. I'm over exaggerating the number. I guess I thought more people voted on it. So 14 people voted on it, and okay, so not much more, to be honest. It was actually 2 less than this newest one. 64% said nah, not interested, so don't. 36 said yes. Huh.
Man.
So that was 4 months ago, and well, yeah, I did a new one, and it flipped completely. 12 votes, and 67% said yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
So that's
like review the story arcs or something. I'm gonna have to like find a way to navigate that one. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. I'll tell you what. I didn't expect that. I'm gonna be real with you. I did not expect that. I even told the guy that asked me or that recommended. I said, "Well, make sure you vote on the poll." You know. I wonder if he probably did.
I have a friend of mine that's seen One Piece. He's seen like the majority of the show, and I was talking to him earlier, and I remember like he just said like he was like, "Yo, man, like just to let you know, like Netflix doesn't have all the episodes," and I was like, "Oh, don't worry, I already know." And then I remember he let me know later today. He was just like, "Oh, by the way, apparently in a few weeks they're adding the rest of the episodes." I was like, "Damn, okay, that's quick, shoot." So apparently we're getting more episodes.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I heard that from him. I was like, okay, shoot. I mean, that's good then. We'll stick to Netflix.
Damn. Wow. Talking about W's Netflix. Well, I mean,
timing is very, very accurate. I can't lie.
That is something, ain't it? Well, not just that too, but they said that they were there were some HD remasters too for episodes 34 to 52 or something like that. Whatever the numbers were. and I think it was coming up this week or next week or something. So, yeah, I think next week in the 20s or whatever. So, which I find that pretty cool, I guess. So, better quality episodes. Not gonna bitch at that. Yeah, so that's gonna be an interesting one. I did not expect that flip. I'll be honest.
It's a good flip, I think, as long as we enjoy the show.
Yeah, I hope we enjoy it. And my main concern is I hope I don't have copyright issues.
Yeah, because they'll be dealing with that for a long time if so. Holy crap.
Yeah, especially with 4 episodes. That will be interesting. I don't, you know.
We can always lower it if it's like too much, but at the same time, that also could take us longer, so yeah, it's hard to say.
Well, I guess if we do less, then we'll just separate it more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
If that
I agree.
if that
Gotta
ends up
see how
being
it
the
makes
case,
those.
you know what I mean? We'll just separate it more. Because I'm trying to find the right spots for other shows too. You know what I mean? The right number that works. Obviously with Dexter, I stick with 2. If I go any more, it just makes it even worse. Some shows I can do more. SpongeBob, I did 4. I don't have any issues with that. Surprisingly. Breaking Bad, I think I do like 3. Does fine. Family Guy, King of the Hill, those are terrible. Those are so they're terrible. The inconsistency is terrible with those shows. I hate it. Because you'll do 3, it'll be fine. Then you do the next 3, oh, now there's issues. It's like, what?
They can't make up their mind, yeah?
It's like, what? Why are we picking and choosing certain episodes? That's so irritating. And now with Family Guy, I'm down to 1 episode of a stream, and it's really, it's not convenient at all. I'm gonna try to go up to 2 when I finish the season I'm on, and try to see if I can do 2, because at least that would be a little bit better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, definitely.
It would be better than just doing 1 at a time, because that is really just not convenient at all. And then King of the Hill, I'm trying to find that sweet spot. I'm trying to find that sweet spot, because I was hoping, man, I was continuing the season, and I'm sticking with 3, and I'm just blocked. I'm just like, okay, so this season's shit. This season sucks. In terms of that problem, so yeah, it sucks, So I hope One Piece. I hope they're reasonable. They could be like Cold Water and not give a crap.
That's true, yeah, because Coldwater, actually was, generous to you, so, yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised. I really was. That was, it's on Paramount, but, Showtime, yeah, I didn't care. I didn't care at all.
I recommend Coldwater to anybody. It's new Andrew Lincoln thing. Yeah, usually when Andrew Lincoln does a new show, I'm usually like, I don't know, but this one was pretty good. I was actually pretty darn impressed.
Yeah, so was I. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was, to be honest.
Hey guys, I have a question.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they probably would never do it, but if they did a Walking Dead Easter egg in Zootopia 3, what would be the greatest Easter egg? Would it be Nick looking at a store and it shows a horse with a hat, and they dress it up Rick Grimes, and it's just Nick just looks at it and just walks away immediately, what kind of Easter egg would you be oh, that's definitely Walking Dead? And I love it.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
yeah,
man.
that, maybe you see him maybe Nick's you get a moment where Nick is unexpectedly wearing a hat or something. He takes his hat off for a minute while he's thinking, and he rubs his hair or whatever, and he's just let me tell you something, Judy. And I feel wait a minute, that's a Shane reference. What the hell?
Oh yes, yeah, okay, I get what you. Oh, that would be.
Let me tell you something.
That'd be hysterical. Oh my gosh! Honestly, that's part of the best thing that every time when I rewatch season 2, when he's freaking rubbing his head, I'm just laughing my ass off. It's funny just watching him
It's
just
one of
doing
the
that.
times he always says, he's like, let me tell you something, man. I'm like, wait, tell us what? You never, he always says that.
Or when he's freaking staring at Dale, so many damn times he freaking, readjusts the mirror and he's just looking at him and then he gets right back out and you're like, oh shit, here he goes.
I love that it was just like dead silence for like literally 20, 30 seconds.
Just looking at him and he's just looking at him. He's like, what are you going to do now,
You got something to say, Dan?
Well, he's just watching because it's just like, what's your next move, huh, Mr. Shane? Yeah, you want to try me? I'll shoot you. Don't worry, I'll make sure you're dead.
Shane reference in Zootopia, that'd be great.
Oh, that'd be crazy. It'd be entertaining, I'll tell you what. Be curious how many people pick up on it. King of the Hill, or King Heisenberg says, I want 10 of them. I love this movie. Yeah, hey, I'd be down.
I mean, as long as they're good, I'm alright with it. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, as long as you come out with a plan where you want the characters to go. Obviously you bring in new bad guys, that make it interesting, and then obviously it lining up with the story, yeah, 100%. I think you can.
If the second movie is any indication, I think we can at least roll this out. They know how to introduce good, unique new characters, in the second one with Gary and other ones like that. So yeah, they do a good job at introducing new characters. I will give it to them.
Oh yeah.
Only problem, I agree. Only problem is there's so many characters now. They have to push some to the side to introduce more characters. It has to be a very ensemble cast with Nick and Judy being the two mains. So it's now they have to balance. Okay, who do we bring back into the third movie, and who do we cut out? And you know what I mean? If you guys didn't see in the post-credit scene that Weasel guy got put in the car by Mr. Big's polar bears, and I did a poll. Most people on my channel voted that he's dead. He's dead. He got iced. He's dead. So it's yeah, we're gonna get new characters, and I feel there's the villain in movie 3 is gonna be a bald eagle or something. I feel that they're heading in that direction.
Probably, yeah. That's gonna be wild, man.
Very good. Yeah, very good observation on that one. Yeah, no, I agree. I think it. Yeah, an eagle. Yeah, bald eagle. that can be very likely. Yeah.
And bald eagle. Maybe that's how you do the Shane reference.
Nick is definitely gonna joke about that. Nick is definitely gonna joke about the bald eagle.
Oh yeah, he definitely will on that one. Oh man, his jokes. Oh jeez. There'll be something. I'll tell you what. They will be something. Yeah. What's up, Simba? How you doing? Zootopia 2 deserves an amazing movie. By the way, feel the new Shakira song. Zoo is better than
Shakira.
Oh, Zakira, okay.
Shakira, yeah.
Song Zoo is better than Try Everything. Oh, Try Everything. Okay.
I can agree with that. Yeah, that's a really good tune.
I'd have to listen to that one again. Try Everything. That's from the first one, isn't it?
Yeah, Try Everything's from the first one by the Gazelle pop star, and she sang the second one, Zoo, at the party.
Yeah, I can't lie. I added that to my music of listening again.
I downloaded the whole soundtrack of the movie, all the songs that were played in it. That's kind of lined up in my Spotify now.
It's on my listen again or repeat, And every now and then I'll go back to it and be like, I'll jam out to it. I'm like, damn, this shit's catchy. She did good. I'll tell you what. Like I said, I'm very curious if I do get lucky enough to convince my parents to watch it.
I'm curious to see how high these numbers are gonna go once this movie comes out of theaters. Because man, these numbers are good. I'm very blown away with how high it's gone.
Oh yeah, and you're with the rate it's going, you're looking at near the middle to end of the week. You're going to be crushing 1.7 billion easily. Like you're already over halfway, across the 600 million mark. more than halfway. So you're definitely going to crush that during the week, I think. At this
It
point.
shows for sure that the first one was so good that people trusted it so much to watch the second one. I mean, obviously word of mouth has an impact now, but I mean, it tells you how good the first one was that people thought, okay, like this is probably going to feel just like it. And well, luckily, it's one of the few sequels that I can think of in modern day that actually followed up the original very well.
And
Yeah.
after 9 years.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Right. Exactly.
So,
I mean that's great to hear that the guy is working on the third one already though.
yeah. They care about it. That's what I
Yeah.
like. Like, I watch so many franchises these days where the creators don't care at all about their fans, and you can clearly tell this one. Like, this guy's all over it already. He's like, oh shoot, like this one's doing really good. Okay, well, we'll do the third one.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do got like a plan, like a set plan. You know what I mean, of X amount.
Maybe, because I don't think they should. Like, I saw Simba mention it in the chat here too. Like, you don't want to milk it for too long. I do agree with that.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I would say, at the rate you're going right now, I would say, I think you have a guarantee of at least making 4 to 5 good movies of this. If it goes further and it's still good, then I'm down to see where it goes. I think at the very least, though, you could at least get 5 movies out, which, I mean, I don't think would be too difficult.
I don't think that's a bad number to do. I mean, yeah, I don't think that's a bad number to do.
Because something tells me we still haven't like peaked yet. I feel like we still have yet to see the best from what these movies have to offer. That could just be me though, but yeah.
No, I agree with you. I mean, it definitely depends on what they're kind of what they're going for. You know what I mean?
Especially if, like Nick and Judy get together and stuff. Man, that'd be crazy, man. That'd be insane.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like I'm on the ride and I'm like, okay, what direction are you gonna go? You're gonna go left or right, or you're gonna go straight?
Absolutely.
That's the real question. They could go any direction really. So it's more of just like, okay, all right, I see what you're doing in the second one. You're making me think it's gonna go a certain direction, but you could also pull a 360 too. So, it's really curious to see where it goes.
I'm genuinely curious. What percentage would you guys say in terms of likeliness that them two get together? Like, how likely would you say it is?
I would say like 40-ish%. Like, I'm at 40-ish, I'll be honest with you. It just seems like there's a chance, but they really just seem like a Daryl Carroll thing.
Right, well, that's what I had the assumption of at first, and then more news kept coming out, and then I was like, man, are they gonna do this? Like, now I'm honestly not so sure. I'm like, man, I don't know. They might do it.
I'm not like, it's probably like 60, 70. I don't know. I'm like back and forth, But again,
at least go for now.
But again,
for me to get higher, I'd have to get more evidence. But
yeah. But again, hey, just because that portion is a small percentage, it does not mean that that it's not, that they're just going to stay friends. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that that's not going to happen either. It could just be they just have fun teasing, and that's what they might just do, and that very well could be the case. They could just love teasing the hell out of it because it gets people going, and that very well could be the case. I'm not gonna roll it out.
That's true. That is true.
I tell you what, man, I got that feeling at least when it kept doing it. When they were pretending to be parents, I was like,
the way the fan base is talking, I'm like, man, like they're really trying to make this happen right now.
Oh yeah, and of course now I keep getting all these Instagram reels of of these Instagram people that they're together and they're doing this, doing that, and it's just like, oh jeez. It's like, wow, okay. It just shows you that they got nothing else better to do, evidently.
The AI is insane. I can't look up Zootopia 2 without seeing AI.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane. Now, some of them I've came across have looked pretty damn good. I'm not going to cap on that, but and some of them are cute, and some of them I'm like, okay, yeah, that was nice,
And
But
most of them are disgusting. Yeah, most.
and
Of
some
them.
of them are just kind of they're kind
Some
of
that are
weak.
crazy, yeah.
Yeah, some of them are just like, okay, that's alright, okay. Whatever, I guess.
There's some
But,
stuff I can never unsee, I'll put it that way. But there are some nice ones as well.
oh, yeah. That, it's like, wow, okay, you really want this to go that direction. Okay, alright. Well, you were probably in the minority, my sir, but okay. Knock yourself out, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, do you guys, really quick, do you guys know how big of a fan base Poppert has? Who, let me remind you, he's trying to kill everybody, and that's I'm hoping he gets a redemption in the future movies.
Oh, oh, that's
Yeah.
the one that we thought was nice, but ended up not being nice, right?
Yeah, and I created a theory where I think he might be a bastard in the family, like his dad had an affair. Because there are hints of that in the movie, like, he said to Judy, I'm trying to be a Linksley, you know, and also, like, the eye colors of the siblings are all different, like, so it's like, yeah, there is, and, you know, there is, like, some evidence to my theory.
That's funny, you found that comment.
Wait, what?
Not you, Dan.
Yeah, I just saw it.
I just got the notification to go under my comment. I'm like, oh, I see you. I see you. No, but interesting theory though. Interesting theory though. You might be right. You might be right. He got me. He got me. I know some people were like, oh yeah. No, he got me. I was convinced. He convinced me. I'm not gonna lie. He had me, and then all of a sudden he did a 360, and I was like, well, I'll be damned. You got me there. Shit.
Yeah, he kind of shocked me, I can't lie.
He did. I really thought he was actually being nice. And then he just, bam, all of a sudden he went, nope, never mind. It's like, whoa, okay.
Don't let my guard down too much in Disney films.
I know. And here I was thinking the snake was bad, you know? I was thinking the snake was bad. Oh, no, it was him. I was like, well, shit.
It's funny how they made a kitty cat in a sweater intimidating. Like, he's more intimidating than Bellwether.
Yeah.
That was just funny. It's like, but yeah, like,
Yeah.
like I said, I do think he was a better villain than Bellwether, and yeah, like I said, an insane amount of people hope he gets a redemption in the future movies. Like, and I'm just like, I mean, I wouldn't hate it, but I'm like, let's not force it, because like he did try to murder them, like a psychopath. Like he did try to, I guess, like
Yeah, I don't know.
situation.
I'm not sure, man. Listen, for a character like that, because you did such a 360 like that, and then what you were trying to accomplish in that situation, it's going to take a lot to make me give you another chance. I'm going to be real with you. And as a character, you know what I mean? And as a trusting character, you know, to watch you on the screen and be like, yeah, sure, well, yeah, I'll give you another chance, you know. You know, I'm not going to, it's going to take a lot. You're going to have to really convince me. Because because what I'm going to think, oh, here he goes again. Here's a 2.0 of, you know, oh, yeah, I'm a good guy. And then fuck him over again. You know. I mean, that's what I'm going to think is going to happen, you know what I mean? So it's just going to be like,
Zootopia Negan.
Yeah.
Zootopia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, which some people are not over that one, are they?
I'm still not 100% over it. I'll be honest with you, man.
Really? That's great. See, I moved on from it. I'm like, nah, I love his character. He's good. I moved on from it.
Yeah.
And it's
Same. Nowadays, I just love him.
honestly at this point, I'm just tired of Maggie just bitching about it. It's like, shut up. I don't care anymore. Just shut up. Like seriously.
Oh, if anything, that's
I
the
just-
worst part is her trying to kill him multiple times.
It's just like, come on. It's ridiculous. Honestly.
He's really bad. He's really bad at it. Like, trying to kill him. It's like, Maggie, you've tried for 20 years. You're really bad at this.
You're right.
Yeah, she needs to shape up her shit up.
Well, I mean, the reason why I say it's just like, listen, if he didn't really change and he kind of was still being a sneaky bastard, then okay, I can maybe understand it to a point where where maybe you do want to kill him. Okay, fine, but he's done so many instances where whether he saved you or he saved your son or he saved other characters, you know what I mean, that are big, and it's just like, I mean, if that doesn't show you that he changed, then I don't know what does. You know?
I know you haven't watched Dead City, Brian, but they have gone off the rails with her trying to kill him. Like, it's every season. Like, it's all the time.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh, I know. I know.
It's ridiculous.
Like...
I mean, the first season, I kind of was like, all right, it's fine, whatever. You know what I mean? It didn't make sense. It didn't make a lot of sense. It was kind of just like, well, you just forgave him, so you trying to kill him again. It's like, okay, well, that's kind of the same old, but I'll let it go because the story worked, for what they were trying to tell. So it was like, okay, fine. But then season 2, they were good for a majority of the season, and then they get to the end, and then she tried to do it again, and I'm like, okay, this is fucking, this is dumb. Yeah, this is dumb. And she stabbed him, and I was just like, I swear to God, you kill him, I'm gonna flip.
Even if she did, like, let's say she killed Negan, I would just sit there and say, Maggie, I mean, how long did it take you to do this? Like, wow.
Well, it was terrible at that point. I'm just like, listen, no, just let it go. Like, Jesus criminy. Like, he's underground. He's not coming back. So, like, what are you
like
gonna
they say in Frozen, let it go.
Yeah. What are you gonna get out of it, I mean, what are you gonna get out of it? I don't think you're really gonna get much out of it. I really don't.
Isn't Herschel worse though? Like,
he is,
Herschel's character?
But honestly, with her not making up her mind though, flip flopping back and forth, I can understand his frustration to a point. You know what I mean? Because she just kept that kept being her focus rather than focusing on him.
I think in terms of his frustrations on her, it's definitely understandable. Where I don't like him is when he keeps screwing her over with the frickin' Dama character.
Yeah, liking the Dama character over her. And now that part just doesn't make sense. I just think you're being a dumbass, I think, personally. But then again, he is a stupid teenager that is not understanding anything. But I still wouldn't be following this stupid old hag. I mean, come on now.
I still find it fascinating that Dead City's far in that timeline too. They're way in advance of everything else.
Yeah, isn't it like 5 years ahead or something? That's crazy. I still don't know why you jumped that far ahead. That doesn't make any sense to me either.
Good luck with the crossover.
Yeah, you're gonna have to jump everything ahead or something. Yeah, that's probably.
I gotta find some kind of way.
Some kind of way, or do you just say, nah, frick it, they'll just stay in the future and we'll just, it's like, okay. Yeah, Scott and Gipple though, and he just goes, nah, don't worry about it. Just keep on watching and just keep on going. It'll make sense in the end. It's like, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, mister, but okay. Whatever you say.
Hey guys, so what was your favorite joke in Zootopia 2? Because, like, there were several. I think they were all from Nick for me. One is, I love the part, the Nick's your mama joke to Hawkbottom. That was my favorite. But I like some of the other ones, like
the flat one. That was good.
That was good. You beat me to it though. The your mama joke was my favorite. The whole thing laughed at that. I couldn't. I was like, what the heck?
Oh yes, that was very funny. Yes, the Flash one, that one was great. He was having fun with that one, with how slow the Flash was on everything.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of the Nibbles ones. Like, one is, Nick was like, she's crazy from all the lead pencils, and she's literally eating pencils. Like, and then there was one with she had these jokes about 3 ways and 4 ways, and then like the adults got it, and then like obviously kids wouldn't. Like she was using it in a different context, but like you get what I'm saying. Like adults caught it, and it was just like, oh my goodness, that's funny.
Oh yes. Let's see here.
I actually have a question for you, Dan. So we know birds are going to be in Zootopia 3, but if they do a 4, should they introduce primates and apes? You know, like apes, monkeys? Because I don't think so. Like, what else can you do with the animals? Like, hey, let's introduce this other group of animals that were not in the original Zootopia movies. Like, well, what are your thoughts, Dan?
You know,
I'm a little iffy on apes, as long as you don't do humans, though. As long as you don't do humans.
Yeah, Dan, don't do that.
Like, I'd say that'd be fine. I agree with you in the human department, though. I agree with that. Although, the thing is, I think with 4, I would say try to just maybe introduce like the birds in the 3rd one. Maybe the 4th one you could kind of just deal with what you have in the story for a little bit at that point. And then if you want to introduce other things, maybe like if you do a 5th one, maybe you could do other things like that. Because you don't have to introduce something new each time, I'd say, but like maybe do that for the 3rd one, and then maybe the 4th one, do something different. That's what I'd say at least, just so it doesn't feel like you're kind of doing the same thing with different animals and different species and stuff.
Sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, that could be interesting.
If I was writing it, that's what I would say at least. Yeah.
Sure. Only thing though, it goes by fast, too fast. Personally, oh yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, too fast. Can't wait for Zootopia 3. Introduce birds. Can't wait to see that. Yeah, excited. Should end around 3 or 4. I don't want them to milk it.
I agree with that. I can agree.
I'm gonna base it on like how the story goes.
I think 4 to 5 is a
That's what I'm
healthy
gonna base
number.
it on.
Though if the story's there, I'm open to more. That's kind of where I stand with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess it just depends on how much more you want to tell with those characters, really.
As long as you got the plots going and the plots are plotting, I'm good with it. Although, if it maybe, let's say you get to 5 and 6, and then maybe the story isn't as good, and you kind of running out of ideas, maybe you could look at wrapping it up at that point. But I mean, if it's still going strong, I say go for as much as you can do.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because how many does Brian think? I mean, you're a huge fan.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I definitely think 3 minimum, 4 seems like a good number. 5 is kind of pushing, milking it, but I will give it a chance just because I love the world so much. Then when you get into more, than 5, then I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I trust them enough to be able to write that many amazing movies, But I do have the perfect way for them to wrap it up. If they eventually decide to wrap Zootopia up, the perfect closure to the universe would be, imagine this. Imagine Nick and Judy splitting up, not because they break up as friends or romance. If they don't get together as a romance, my idea was oh my goodness, kind of like a How to Train Your Dragon 3 situation where I would have something where Judy gets a job offer at the academy or something, and she has to move out of Zootopia, and then you have Nick, they would have to break up their partnership team, it would have to go. But then I would have Nick have something in the city that makes him want to stay. So basically what I'm doing is, hey, this happens in real life. Best friends have to move apart. And the movie ends with Judy on the train watching Zootopia as she leaves, and then that's how they close it. Nick and Judy will stay in touch, but they won't be partners anymore in that way. And it's oh yeah, that is definitely closure, for the universe kind of thing,
That is not a bad way to end it. What do you think about that, Dan?
Thanks.
Honestly, I think it's kind of a cool thing because it almost feels like how it would naturally conclude. Honestly, I'm down with it. Let's say you get to maybe movie 5 and that's how you want to wrap it up or something. I think that would feel. You know what I like about it? It doesn't feel like you're forcing it to end. It feels like that's where they naturally end up. I actually like that idea.
for sure.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no, yeah, very good, coming up with ideas there. I think that's very solid, very solid,
Thank you.
very solid. Let's see, Nick will always be my all-time favorite Zootopia character. He's number one for me.
I agree.
He's number one for me. He's number one for me.
I go along with Jason Bateman.
Yeah, I don't think any other character has. I would say, step down from that is it's tied with a couple characters, honestly, and it's a hair for each as you go down the list, and it's just hair by hair by hair because almost all the characters for me are just, well, not all of them obviously, but you know the few main ones, they're just so good. You know what I mean? They're so intriguing. They're so funny. They bring a lot to the character that they're doing. You know, I would say Judy definitely number 2, but it's close, and then followed by Gary. You know, he's up there, and then the Flash, he's up there as well. You know, those are definitely big ones, I would say, which is surprising too, because Gary is a new character, but I would put him up there because of how good he was in that movie. So yeah, probably number 3, number 4, maybe number 4, but he's really good though. But yeah, definitely Nick, 100% number 1. Wonder what new song they'll give in Zootopia 3. Oh yeah, that'd be interesting.
I feel like it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna be related to like flying and sky or something. Like there's gonna be something there in the lyrics.
Flying.
I could see that. No, I could actually see that.
Could be. Yeah. That'd be interesting. Well, I'm sure they'll make it catchy.
Yeah.
We'll add it to the list.
Catchy.
Who actually prefers Gary to Paulbert? I'm a Gary champion, being honest. Oh, okay. Paulbert. Yeah. I can agree with that. Yeah, I like Gary more.
Well, he didn't try to murder anyone. So
Well, yeah. I mean that. Yeah. Hello. Feel Gary the same amount of love and praise Paulbert has been getting. He deserves it. That's just me though. I don't love Paulbert. I love Gary. That's fair. Is
I
Paulbert?
could get behind that.
Is Paulbert really getting a lot of that? Is he really getting that much love?
Oh yeah. Have you seen Instagram? Like people are obsessed with.
I mean, the main thing I've been seeing is it's all about freaking Nick and Judy. That's all I've been seeing. It's nothing on no other characters. It's just Nick and Judy, and that's it. That's all I freaking see. And it's just doing this or doing that or whatever, and it's just like, okay, these people definitely don't have a life.
Oh, and I mean that with a choice of words too. It's a big one. I see it everywhere. It's crazy.
Oh, it's crazy. Now some of them I do like because they're like sweet and they're nice and they're, you know, they're nothing like really crazy or far. It's just kind of, you know, it's just kind of like, okay, this is nice. You know, it's like, okay, I don't bitch at this stuff, you know. But it's when you get too far, you know, it's when it's
there's
like,
some I've opened where I'm like, whoa, and I close it back.
I don't think I've ever seen one of those. I don't think I've ran to that.
I have, and I'm just like, all right, yeah, this fan base really is expressing their love for it.
Yeah, which is interesting, I will say. Very interesting.
I will say, I think some people forget it's a Disney movie. That's all. That's the best way
Oh,
to put it.
they're so much into the characters. They're just like, no. You need to make it happen. You need to make it happen. If it doesn't happen, we're going to war. That's his final.
Game of Thrones is next week.
Yeah, right? Like, why are they making Nick and Judy like Game of Thrones, like, you know, with their relationship? Like, let's not go that far.
Right, yeah. That's crazy.
Game of Thrones next Sunday.
Yeah.
Now, I have met quite a few nice ones, though. I have, you know, come through quite a few of them, you know. Especially on X and stuff like that, where people are just, I actually followed a few new accounts, actually, that are big Zootopia fans and stuff like that. And they got a Nick profile, which is funny. But yeah, tweeting about it and all that stuff, and one of them was it was the Wild Hops, ship, and the person was just like, man, you guys need to cool it or whatever. I was like, oh shit, getting too crazy, you know what I mean? I'm gonna start hammering. And I tweet on there. I'm just like, yeah, I can understand that. I respect that 100%. I said, I'm an equal person. I'm 50-50. I can go either way. I'm a neutral man when it comes to that. I'm not being those crazy people that just are absolutely obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I laugh at that one family.
Family?
Yeah, because so you got the daughter, you got the husband, and then you got the wife. And it was funny because the husband was just like, I hope they don't get together or whatever like that. And the daughter's just like, really? You think that? Okay. Well, and he's just like, what, you do? And she's like, yeah. He's like, oh my god. And at the end of the movie, the mother freaking to the daughter, he's just like, man, I thought they were gonna kiss. I thought they were gonna go for it. She's like, oh, see, you're with me as well. And she's like, yeah. Well, my dad, he thinks not. What? I'm like, wow. Okay, that's interesting that you have a debate on that situation. He thinks not, and them two think so. I'm like, wow. Okay, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Hey, there were a few things. Actually, two things from the movie. Did you guys, when Nick was talking to Judy on the phone in his apartment and she just showed up out of nowhere, did you guys notice he dropped his phone on the floor and never picked it up? Because later, when they're being tracked by the ZPD, Nick breaks Judy's phone, but he doesn't do anything with his because he didn't have it. He left it back in the apartment.
Oh, yeah.
Judy spooked it. And then the second thing was when Clawhauser was looking at that tiny sticky note with the guy's Paul's password. It said in a weird coded message, "Birds for part 3." Or something like that, for real. You know what I mean? They actually showed that,
Birds.
That's interesting.
That is interesting, yeah. That is very interesting.
Yeah, they probably left some breadcrumbs around, because at the end of the first one, it felt very much like kind of its own thing. The second one, it's like they know the success they have now, and they're like, yep, we're going to put some little Easter eggs in the third one.
Definitely. I'm glad. This should be a franchise, but, obviously, they should definitely take their time with it, and not, try to do too much all at once, you know?
Right.
Yeah. You don't want to gimple it.
Yeah, four spin-offs.
Oh, Scott and Gimpo, he just loves that money.
He's always the example I use when I talk about franchise, how not do it. That's the way you don't want your franchise to turn out.
Right. Yeah. Why is AMC driving in the right direction, huh? They're looking at him and they're being like, man, this guy just wants to keep going and going and going and going and going.
I think if Gimpo was in charge of Zootopia, I think we would get the Judy series where he goes to Europe, and then you get the Nick series where he is in Mexico, maybe Canada, and then they have to find their way back to each other, and it's two different spin-offs and two different timelines and stuff like that, and then Gary would get his own movie. He'd get a Gary movie.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
And then you'd be going to the Flash. The Flash gets his series, and
Yep.
Oh my goodness, that'd be wicked. That'd be crazy.
I actually wouldn't mind a Zootopia Plus episode for season 2, where it's just a whole episode of Flash being slow and doing things, and then he's driving all the bystanders around him insane.
Yeah, that would be crazy. 100%. The humor in Zootopia 2 was fantastic. All the jokes and expressions were on point. Agreed. Maybe in Zootopia 4. They could introduce crocodile or an alligator character. Interesting.
They were going to actually in the third movie, but they had to cut his. They drew his concept, but they had to cut the character out. There just wasn't enough time, and you know.
Well, now that you said the fourth movie, maybe they might do it for the fourth movie.
Yeah, they may actually. Now I'm thinking about it.
They might jump to that one, especially if they already had, thoughts of doing it. So that could be very interesting.
Yeah. By the way, guys, I have to leave in a few minutes, so sorry.
Okay. No, you're good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
words, man.
yeah, you're all good. I didn't really have a time limit, obviously.
No, this isn't even the review really, so this is just more of a little quick one.
Yeah. Just kind of going over the success. Maybe a little bit of predictions. Possibilities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More deeper.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're good.
Thanks. I just hope we see Nick's mother in the third movie, because his character needs some backstory, but also, I feel like Nick needs his own villain, because here's the funny thing. Bellwether and Pauper were both Judy villains, because Bellwether was an evil prey that was racist against predators, just like Judy had slight biasism in her mindset without knowing it. And then Pauper is such a go-getter. He's so obsessed. Judy has that mindset too, but Pauper has the toxic version of that where he goes too far for approval and for his goals. So that's those villains reflected the bad parts of Judy's mindsets, And I feel like Nick needs a villain in the third movie that's like the negative version of his mindsets.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I can yeah, that's not. I agree with that. Yeah, because as I am thinking of both movies, you're right. It is based on Judy, 100%. And Nick is just kind of the helper, essentially. And so that would make things more interesting. I wonder if the eagle, character or whatever, or however many it is, I wonder if that will be more on Nick,
Yeah.
If it'll be more tied with Nick's character or not,
Yeah, I hope so. Simba, I respect your opinion.
Wait, what did? Wait, let's see.
I guess you said Pauper for some reason, preferring Gary. Yeah, no, I like both of them. They're both interesting, but obviously Gary is a better person. But I think Pauper was still very interesting. And then Zootopia 2 being fast paced, I liked it. It was fast paced. A little different from the first movie, so I did like that.
The fast pace actually worked in its benefit for me too. So low-key, I don't mind the pacing.
Yeah, as I'm thinking of the movie, because I am trying to think. There was a few spots where it did slow down a little bit, and I do remember those spots. And they were nice slowdowns, when Nick was defending Judy in that scene. That was a nice slowdown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it slowed down, and then they were going up the thing, And
that is the strongest thing from that movie. Their dynamic
yes, and I really love that. That's part of the movie. That was really good. That hits. Strong scenes like that, man. You freaking get me to freaking get shivers through my body. I'm like, damn. That just tells you how much I like the characters. When you're making me do that, I'm like, wow. Okay.
Especially going out of his way to save her, man. That is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
I remember the theater genuinely was on the edge of their seat in that scene.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Even ours, man. We were cheering and everything. It was. We were laughing at funny scenes and stuff. It was like, oh man. It was crazy, but yeah. Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
It was. No, I'm gonna head out. Have a good night, guys.
All good, man. You have yourself a good one.
Yeah, have a great one, man. It's great having you.
Later.
Let's check out Brian.
Great to be here, man. Alright, have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Peace out.
Yeah, you guys check out Brian and Shim. I'll put the link in the description for his channel.
I'll still stick around for 5 more, and then I'll head out as well. But
Alrighty.
yeah.
Maybe, okay, so you said that because they actually tried an ending, How to Train Your Dragon 3 with Toothless and Hiccup. Okay. How do you guys feel about me not being as crazy for those other people preferring Gary? Oh, it's interesting. It's interesting, but hey, I respect it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Everybody has their different, appeals or likeness in certain characters. You know.
I'm just glad my man Gary had a happy ending.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy he did too, because he definitely was not a crazy killer as everybody was making him out to be. So he just was trying to get the truth out, and he knew that it was the end if he didn't. So it was understandable why he was so adamant about it. Made sense.
Oh shit! There's another Hedgehog episode. My YouTube just keeps sending me these. Holy shit! It's like they know I watched them.
That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'm at 5 episodes right now, but it's okay. I'm gonna do 5.
I would consider you basically caught up at this point. I mean, you're practically there.
I'm gonna do 5 episodes tonight, so.
There you go.
I'll be fully caught up, man. I'm not letting them get out of my swing. No.
Hell yeah. Tonight's the night the race gets caught up.
100%, man. And I'm seeing the newest one too, and it's they
watched a few days ago.
I could tell. Well, I see 1 or 2 of them. You're bringing some other B. Well, you're bringing him ass back, which is not great to see. And here I thought we were done with that stupid character. No, we're going even more into it. I'm like, damn it! I'm like, no, I don't care about his stupid family. I don't want to see them. They're probably just as stupid. Maybe they might be better. I don't know. I hope they are, for God's sakes.
He ruined the frickin' 6-7 meme as well, which is already getting old.
Yeah. He killed that meme. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I can't stand it. And I already know his ass is going to repeat it even more in that episode. I don't even... Just him being there, I know he's going to say it. I just know it at this point. He just kills it to death. It's ridiculous.
He just can't get enough of it.
The only thing that's going to make it tolerable is that Sonic and Amy is there. And that's the only thing that's going to make it tolerable, because I just hope they're there more than he is.
To help it out or something.
Yeah, maybe he's not there for as long, and I pray to God that's the case. The less you're in it, the better. Please, for dear God, stay off the screen. We don't want you acting.
I'm going to try to tune into your reactions to these, because I'm curious to see if the fricker's going to keep going again.
Oh, I know he will. I know he will. No, I know a few of them though is gonna veer away from him. I know that, but then like some of these, like the last 2, it's not so much of this next one. This next one, it looks like they keep teasing this shit, and this is why it makes me think that he's gonna marry her, and that's why I'm just like, oh man, I'm just waiting for it at this point. They just keep teasing it every single, not every episode, you know what I mean? But, you've seen those few, those fat path few, you know what I mean? Where it was teasing the wedding thing.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And so in this one, same thing, the wedding bell. And you see Amy's happy, and you see him being like, I don't know.
As a matter of fact, that's the thumbnail I just saw.
Yeah, that's what it was, and I'm just like, oh my God, we're teasing the shit out of this, are we? Good Lord, that's telling me that it's gonna happen. Ugh. Oh my God, I mean, shit, she almost freaking did that in the New Year's stream. And all he was doing was reading out the freaking Son Amy fan fiction thing. That's all he was doing. He was just reading it out. And she was just like, but you said the words. And he's just like, but I was reading out the message. It said, will you marry me? That I was reading the message, but you said the words. And I'm like, oh my God. Did you... Really? Him reading it out means he's actually meaning it? Jesus Christ. That's what she was getting the impression. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, what the hell? And so then they came back 20 minutes later. They're just like, okay, to finish out the rest of it, will you marry me? And then his answer, yes, sure, or sure, yes, I will. And then she's like, you just said it again. And I'm just like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. He's just like, what? No, stop. And then the dad came in there and was like, hey, I need some help with yard work again. I was like, oh shit. And he's just like, I gotta go help your dad with yard work. After he was bitching about it the whole episode. I'm getting tired of your dad asking me for yard work. Can you tell him to stop? That's all he wants to do is frickin' yard work. Why can't he ask his other sons to do it for him? For help, you know. He always keeps asking me. Well, you're probably because you can do it very fast. He's like, yeah, but I don't care. I don't want to keep doing it. I'm getting tired of doing it. It's freaking ridiculous. It's like this guy doesn't have a hobby. It's just freaking just yard work. It's either that or football, and I don't like football. That's what he said. He just pretends to like football, so that way then you don't have to hear it. You know, because if you shit on football, he'll freaking attack you.
Yeah, from what I've seen, he goes nuts if you diss football.
Oh yeah, he had that issue with the other boyfriend because the boyfriend said no, football is soccer. You know, because he was from a different country, so soccer meant football. And they were arguing about that, and it got really bad. He said, that son of a bitch is not welcome in my house no more. If I see him, I'm gonna kill him. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, youch. Not actually kill him, but, you know, beat him up, you know, or whatever. You know, God knows what, you know. It's like, Jesus Christ. So it's odd because the smart man in this case, you know what I mean? He plays it smart, you know. He just says, football, really good, yeah, the way they throw that ball, yeah, that game, that was really good, yeah, I don't care. But now it's just yard work, and so he's like, all right, I gotta go, bye, Amy, and he's just like yelling out his damn name, come back here. He said the damn words. I'm like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. I'm like, well, now that you said it, she ain't gonna let it go. You're blowing her mind. I think it's because before he didn't read it out, you know, when it said the words. And now he's actually reading it out. And so now her mind is exploding because now she's like, are we inching you closer to actually asking me to marry me? That's what she's just jumping the gun to that shit. You know, because he's over there being like, I'm never marrying. Never. You know? Never. And I'm like, well, you say never now, but I don't know. There might be exceptions to that never. And it's seeming to be true, you know what I mean? It's seeming to be true, because it seems like each episode we're just inching closer and closer and closer. Oh, will you marry me? I don't know.
Man, don't get married before we're finished One Piece.
Yeah. I know why they keep teasing it, though, because they know that people are just like, ooh. He said never, though. He said he would never do it. What is he doing? What are you doing? I thought you were against marriage. I thought you said it didn't exist. Because that's what he said. You know, that's what he said in the... How many episodes was that ago? 100 episodes? 100 episodes ago, or whatever. So, You know, and that's what he said. And listen, hey, if he doesn't believe in it, that's on him. You know, I don't. You know, for me, it's like you do you. You know,
Yeah, that's his own problem at that point.
if you don't believe in marriage, that's fine. I'm not gonna hate on you. You know, that's a minor disagreement. You know. But now I think he's starting to. Kind of turn away from it. I think she's starting to win him over. You know, in terms of him being like, "Will it make you happy?" Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. You know, that kind of thing. And I can see him doing that. I would not be surprised. 110%. Be like, fine, I'll marry you. If you would just shut up about it. Josh, shut up. So, yeah, no, it's just funny seeing that tease. How do you guys feel? Okay, so how do you guys think Gary will have a role or part in Zootopia 3?
I think so. Yeah, I think he'll have a role.
I think he might. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I think he will.
I have not seen the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy, Simba. No,
Neither.
I gotta get on that though. Shit.
Neither have I. Neither have I. I even heard the live action was actually really good, and they're doing a sequel, which is crazy. But yeah, no, I didn't. I have not seen it yet, but I heard it's good, so I might give it a shot.
Yeah, I may try that out. There's so many different movie franchises. That being one of them. I keep hearing that recommended to me a lot.
Yeah, there is quite a few. I'm not gonna lie with you on that one. There is quite a few. There's quite a few old ones that I haven't seen, you know, that are like classics, and then there's new ones that I haven't seen. You know, yeah, it's just a matter. It's just a matter of squeezing them in to my tight schedule. You know, that's the.
On that tight schedule.
Yeah, it's you know, it's crazy. You know what I mean? I just have the page guy asking me about the SpongeBob. When are you gonna do the next 4 episodes of SpongeBob? I'm just like, Jesus Christ, brother! I did that 4 days ago, and you're already wanting the next 4. God bless.
I love SpongeBob. Holy shit!
But I did get it 200. I got just under 200 views on that stream, which was crazy. That one blew up. I was like, damn. Okay. All right.
Yeah, they do well. Loki, it's hard to complain, really.
I think it depends on certain episodes, though, because if you look at the last one, it was like 95, which is still solid, you know. But it's like, okay, not as high, you know what I mean? And then the one before that was like 80 or 60 or something, you know. So I think it just depends on certain nostalgic episodes, you know, really pop off more than others, which makes sense, you know, because some of them are more nostalgic. And I could definitely tell season 3 is, I might have actually seen the whole season when I was younger. I think I might have, because I'm watching these episodes and I'm like, yep, seen it. Yep, seen it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's complete nostalgic feeling. It really is, because I've already seen them, you know. But it is great to relive it, you know, and see how funny it is, you know.
Kind of like the Walking Dead rewatch. You get to experience nostalgia again.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, big time. Big time. Except I'm hating season 5. Season 5 sucks. It sucks ass when it comes to copyright.
The season itself was great, but I suppose copyright, yeah, shit.
And it doesn't make no sense. I've had no issues with The Walking Dead all the way up to this point, and now I'm on season 5, and now it's saying ineligible.
It's like the first 4 seasons were teased.
Right? Yeah. It's like, what? I'm just like, but why? Why do you care? It's like, what?
Let's just hope they don't start doing that with like later seasons of Dexter, man. That would suck.
Ah! Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm curious to see if this consistency will just keep on going now that I'm in season 3. You know what I mean? Well, season 4, oh, same thing. Season 5, oh, same thing. Season 6, oh, same thing. Yeah. I'm curious to see if it just keeps going and going. You know, I'm noticing. I think I'm noticing they're starting to lay off a little bit. like.
Which, thank God, that's a good thing.
And I'm not meaning by like like they're not cutting it off so quickly. But then again, I'm also playing it safe too. I'm not taking no chances. You know what I mean? Because the last thing I hate that they do is that they just cut it off. You know what I mean? I hate that because it's all about paying attention. You know what I mean? I got the mirror and I'm paying attention. I'm looking over. Okay, we're still good. You know what I mean? And then I'm listening and watching. You know, and stuff like that. You know. And there was that one stream which I was actually happy. I was actually able to do both episodes in the same stream and quickly get my review, and I was able to end it.
Wow. Did you end up skipping the intro, or did it like let you keep like everything?
No, I had the intro and everything in there.
Wow. Okay, so that one sounds like it was a little different. That's interesting.
It was either that, or maybe it was the holidays that they kind of backed off a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, I still had the message on the bottom. You know what I mean? But I just, and the problem is too with Dexter. It's so good, is that you get into the shit, and then the next thing you know, I'm like, oh shit, that's right. Yeah. I'm like, oh shit, that's right. I'm almost at the end of the episode. Frick.
It's
like,
damn,
oh damn.
Do a part two.
Yeah. So I get about 20 minutes in to the next episode, and then I pretty much stop it because I just don't, because sometimes, and it's stupid, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like they'll cut it when I have 13 minutes left, and I'm like, really? Really?
Yeah.
Then you cut it? Yeah, okay, yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah, yeah, thanks. So it's just like, you know what? If I at least stop it at the 20-minute mark or so, 25-minute mark, at least when I do part two, it's, you're seeing me end it nicely, and then when part two, I'm just continuing right on. But then, you're not having this weird abrupt, and it makes it more worth it too, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, it does. Oh yeah.
Because otherwise, it's just 10, 15 minutes, and then it's just like, really? It's like, what the hell?
You're getting so close to season 4, man. I can hardly contain myself. I can almost wait to see season 4. Oh,
Brother, I can't believe how good it is, though. I really cannot. I'm giving every episode a 10. It's insane. I can't even say anything bad about it. It's like, and some of them might be thinking, oh shit, here he goes again, another 10. It's like, I can't give it anything lower. It's like I don't have any issues with the episode. It's like the flow is great, the intenseness is great. I mean, Dexter being in these situations, it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's interesting to see how he reacts to it, and his actions to kind of get around it. You know what I mean? Or kind of fix his problems. And it's all interesting to watch. You know what I mean? And then Miguel, he's an entertainer. I tell you what. He's a funny entertainer.
You're gonna have to take my word for this. Season 4 is the best season the show ever made, and you're about to watch it. It's insane.
Oh shit. Yeah, I can't wait to get to it. Let's see here. Okay. Thought Keanu Reeves was amazing as Shadow in Sonic 3. Oh yes, he's amazing. And it sounds like he's for the character going forward, too. So.
He's great in everything he's in. That guy is a friggin' gifted actor.
That franchise, like I stated, you could do 10 with that one. You could do 10 with that one. But then again, you're building story, you're building characters, they're growing up each movie, you know what I mean? They're being in different situations. There's so much you could do, honestly. It's crazy with how much you can do with that. And I wouldn't mind. If the consistency continues, I'm not gonna bitch. You can give me 10 movies. You won't see me complaining.
Definitely. Yeah, as long as they're good.
Right, yeah. Shit. You made my ratings consistent. Each movie, I'm like, no, this is better than the previous. Which is crazy. It's crazy for me to say that. And I'm mind blown when I'm going to the next one, and I'm like, wow. And I thought you hit your peak. But yet you cease to amaze me. It's crazy. It's honestly crazy. I was like that when I went to the second one. I'm like, now, mind you, I didn't give my official rating until the very end. when Shadow popped up, then I was like, I give it a 10. I give it a perfect 10. You know, some people call me crazy for giving the second one a 10, you know what I mean? Because they bitch about that wedding scene. I didn't have a problem with the wedding scene. I didn't. It was funny, I thought. What did you think of it?
I thought it worked. I thought it worked all the way
yeah.
through. I mean,
That's what I thought. Yeah, you get some people like Alex and stuff like bitch about it. Oh, you dragged it on too long. Blah blah blah. I'm like, didn't feel like that to me. I mean, it was pretty quick.
For me, it felt organic and it felt placed correctly. I don't, because I know a lot of people said like, oh, it felt out of place or it didn't feel like it, you know, it had any meaning. And I don't know. I was into it. I honestly really liked the wedding scene.
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice kind of minor break. You know what I mean? I liked how the fact that the wife and her sister were kind of doing their little mission to kind of get, you know, help them get out, you know, which I thought was funny. You know, it was funny to watch. And then the guy that you thought was a backstabber, he ended up he did actually fall in love with her. It just, you know, he just didn't know it until it happened, you know. And he's a cool character too. That's what's funny about that. He ended up becoming a good character. Obviously, they don't do very much with him, but that's fine. That's okay. But as a side character, I think he's pretty good. But yeah, no. By the end of the movie, yeah, I saw perfect 10. You know, and King Asbury, I laughed because he always kept thinking, oh no, he's gonna change his rating in 2 years. No, I still give it a 10. I didn't change my rating. And I can still watch the whole damn thing and say, no, I still give it a 10. I don't. It doesn't change over time. It does not. Because the enjoyment, I could go back and I get the same enjoyment out of it as I watched it the first time. You know? It just,
I still love it. I think it's an amazing movie.
Right. Now, the third movie, it was funny because, you know, you bring Shadow, Keanu Reeves, and I'm going in here, I'm just like, is this going to top the second one, you know? And damn, I got about halfway through the movie, and I was like, it's a 10. I didn't even finish the movie. 10. And then...
Oh, he stole the freaking show in that third one.
Oh, yeah. I mean, oh, yes. And that was just before you did the iconic song from the Sonic 2 Adventure game, you know, Live and Learn. That's before you did that. That's before you did them, you know, him, or, you know, fighting and all that. And then, obviously, both Robotniks going at each other, and then, you know, and then them colliding to help save the world. That's before you did all that. And then when I got to the really end, then I was like, damn, it's 20 out of 10. Realistically. Like, you took my 10 and you doubled it. Like, damn, I was already giving it a 10. And then you exceeded my expectations even more.
Took it to an 11 out of 10.
Right, yeah.
Capped off at 11.
Yeah, it's like, damn, okay. Shit. So, yeah, no, it's definitely better. And that Maria scene, that you got me for the little screen she was on, man. You broke my heart. I'll tell you what. I was impressed. I was impressed on that flashback scene. That was very touching. So made me sad. I ain't gonna lie. So I thought she did very good for the character. So good song choice too, by the way. Good song choice.
I'm going to have to head out, unfortunately. I just got somebody that is needing to call me right now. So,
all right. Yeah.
I'll head out for now. Well, I will be back for probably another discussion stream soon, honestly. We've been doing a lot of these, so I have a feeling it won't be too far.
Quick question. Were you still planning to do the One Piece tonight?
Trying to think.
If not, it's not the end of the world, but, you know. If you're down, you're down. I mean, it doesn't have to be right this minute, obviously, you know. Because what I might do is get a bite to eat, because I'm actually kind of hungry, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna definitely go through your questions, though, Simba, because I see you asked quite a few. So I'm gonna
Okay, know what I'll do? I'll be good for it. What you know what we could do is if we could do it either later tomorrow or we could do it tomorrow, like late tomorrow night after you get back, Loki. We could do that as well.
Okay.
Don't matter to me.
All right. Yeah. Because I know we wanted to fit in War of the Worlds season 2. Obviously, I know that.
Yeah. So we could do One Piece and then hell, even do War of the Worlds. We could do a big freaking round. Okay.
Very well could do that. Now, would you want to do 2 episodes of War of the Worlds or 3? That's the real.
Because the grind's so big, Loki, let's do 2.
Okay, yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Nah, that's respectful on that one. Okay, so that means we would need 4.5, maybe 5 tops. That's the window we would need.
Definitely. So I'm trying to think. Okay, so tomorrow night we'll do One Piece. We'll do 2 episodes of War of the Worlds.
No. It would be it'd be the afternoon, right? Because you said afternoon you're free, right?
Yeah. So maybe we could do One Piece in the afternoon, and then War of the Worlds in the evening, like when you get back. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That'll actually make it a little bit nicer because then it won't be. Because that'd be tight. Otherwise, I'd be sitting there being like, all right, I gotta wake up at like 10 or 9.
Yeah, no. Let's do One Piece the afternoon before you go in, and then later tomorrow night we'll do War of the Worlds. That works for me. That's actually perfect. So.
Alrighty, that sounds great.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna head out for now, but I will catch you very soon. Actually, I'll catch you tomorrow afternoon.
Okay. So Simba's asking real quick. How did you feel about Jurassic World Rebirth?
I liked it. I thought it was actually very good. Even though, I think it's very good. Although I will say, I think the franchise is very much in a. I don't know how much longer it could go on for, but I did like it. I thought it was very good.
Yeah, I thought it was all right. It was all right. It's like a 6.5 to a 7.
All right. Well, you have yourself a good one, man.
I'll
see
you too.
Tomorrow.
Alrighty. All right. Yeah, you as well. Alrighty, so alrighty, so let's see what the other questions you said there. Oh, Simba. Oops. Swiped away the wrong one. Okay. Let's see here. I feel that symbiote in Spider-Man 2 was not as bad as everyone made it out to be. It actually did save Peter to life after all. Yes, I agree. I actually liked the symbiote in Spider-Man 2. I thought it was really cool. I just wish that I kind of wish it was longer. You know what I mean? To be the symbiote. Just because it was so cool. Was fun chatting. Yes, definitely, Dan. Check out Dan reviews as well, you guys. Link will be in the description. I'm going to add them both down below, so definitely do check them out. Show them love. That'd be awesome. They make fire content. Even though Kraven was a fantastic villain, he was the catalyst for everything in the game. It's all because of him. Definitely. I love Zootopia 1 and 2, but I do think DreamWorks makes better movies than Disney. I can agree. I can agree with that opinion. Only bad thing about season 5 was that horrible hospital arc. Oh, yeah. I don't even... It's mixed because it's like, I don't hate it completely. There's pieces that I don't like about it. But then there's pieces that I don't mind. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like there's things I like about it, and then there's things I don't like about it. You know what I mean? So, the main thing I didn't care for is that she's so adamant about, about not letting you go. You know what I mean? She's too adamant about that, and that's kind of annoying. But so yeah, so that was kind of the situation. But no, other than that, it was entertaining for sure. So. So yeah. Oh, I appreciate the likes. Thank you guys. Very much. So yeah, if you guys want another one of this, maybe later, maybe after the movie ends on the box office, or maybe if we, maybe get to like 1.8 or something, or maybe 1.9. I don't know. I don't know how much longer it has legs to keep going. You know what I mean? I want it to go as high as it can go. You know what I mean? Definitely, because that just guarantees that 3, 4 is a definite. You know what I mean? But maybe a 5. You could be looking at 5 films easily, and that wouldn't surprise me personally. You know what I mean? I think the guy is passionate about what he wants to tell. And I think you can have a pretty good story right there for Zootopia. Um, and then after that, well, you just have to see how well the third one does. And more than likely, you're probably going to do a fourth. So, probably see how well that does. You know what I mean, at that point. So, um, hey, I hope it does, though. That'd be awesome. That'd be lit. If it hits 2 billion, that'd be crazy. That'd be insane. It'd be like, wow. That'd be insane. Hey, Ray, you gonna get Zootopia 2 on DVD or Blu-ray? Is there a difference? Does one have like bonus scenes or extra scenes and stuff like that, or does it not? Let me know. Let me know if it does. Let me know if it does. Let me know if it does. Maybe I might do SpongeBob tonight. Maybe. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. I might squeeze it in. I might do Hedgehog Bros first, just to get it out of the way, and then I'm gonna see how I am, and then I might do SpongeBob. I want to make sure I get enough sleep. That's the thing. Especially if we're gonna do One Piece during the afternoon, I want to make sure I get enough sleep. But hey, I'm down to do it though. I'm down. I just want to make sure I get enough sleep. The last thing I want to do is get a lack of sleep. If you know what I mean. That won't be good. Oh yeah, I do gotta continue Walking Dead. Damn. Shit, I forgot about that one too. I might do that on Wednesday night. Yeah. That's when I'll do it. Wednesday night. I gotta get the first one though, too. Simba. I gotta get the first Zootopia movie. I didn't get that on DVD. So maybe for my birthday, it's coming up next month. I consider. Be like, hey, Zootopia. I want to see if my parents will be interested to watch it though. They might like it. They might like it. They might give it a chance. Of course, I know I'm, very iffy with Disney. If you know what I mean. So, and what I mean by that is, they're not a fan of Disney. You know what I mean? Like obviously, there's the there's the certain. There is the certain there's a certain movies, you know what I mean, that they like The Lion King, they like The Lion King, they like The Lion King 2. There's other ones too. You got, I gotta kind of think of them. Oh, you got Bug's Life. Is that a Disney one? I'm trying to think. That might be a DreamWorks. Yeah, that might be. And yeah, they got Bugs Life. They got. You got some other ones. I'm just having a hard time remembering the names. A lot of them are old classics, though. You got Spirit. That's another one. I don't think that's a Disney one though. Yeah, it's DreamWorks again. What's some other ones? You got. Oh, Toy Story. You got Toy Story 1, 2, 3. They don't got 4 yet. Dad hasn't seen 4 yet. Very curious on what he thinks. Definitely, yeah, I'm definitely curious on what he thinks. You know, but I definitely tell him that it should have ended at 3. I think even he agrees on that. But what's some? Oh, Cars. Yeah, Cars 1, 2, and 3. I believe he has all 3 of them. Shit. He might have Up, the movie Up. Ooh. Might have that movie, maybe. There's other ones. I can't think of them at the moment. I'd have to look at like his list, you know. He's just got them all in a thing, so I'd have to look at and see exactly what he has, 100%. But those are the ones I can name off at least, you know, the big ones, at least, or some of the big ones anyway. So, oh, Lady and the Tramp. That's another one. I can't remember if that's a Disney one though. Is it? I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, he's got Lady and the Tramp, Lady and the Tramp 2. You know, those are good. Might be a bit much, but I had 5 copies of Titanic. Really? Damn. That's crazy. That is crazy, brother. Oh, shoot. That is crazy. I love Titanic, so it's a damn good movie. I give it a 10. Yeah, I give it a 10. I love the Titanic. It's very good. So I know my parents had that movie on DVD. I believe they had the original, the tape version. I believe. They do. I think they do. I know they got the DVD version. I know that. But yeah. This is how much I love that movie. That's crazy. That's crazy, brother. But hey, all respect. Oh, sue me. Need to get a little something in me. Okay. Alrighty, so, yeah, let me know if you guys want another Zootopia discussion stream like this. Maybe at the end of its run or something, or maybe if we crush another milestone and we're still going, you know what I mean? Let me know. I appreciate the likes, though. That definitely tells me you guys definitely would like another one. So I do appreciate that. Again, I'll put Dan and Brian's channel in the description real quick. I also did like the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. Oh, you did? Okay, so you did like the movie. Yeah, I liked it. I mean, I had a fun time with it. I will say the story was a little weak, but honestly, you know, it didn't bother me too much. I was entertained by them trying to kill the characters. It was entertaining, you know, and it scared me a couple times. More than the first, I would say. So, and that's kind of what I was hoping for. Do it. So that's what I got out of it. So I didn't really have any issues with the movie. To be honest, I thought you did pretty good. So yeah. So let's see here. Let's add their channels real quick here. Mr. Dan. Appreciate the new subs, by the way. I do appreciate it. I think might get Mickey D's. I'm a little hungry. And I don't feel like, I feel like I need something a little bit more than you know, what I have. If you know what I mean. Alrighty, see me. Whoop. Wrong one. Okay. I think I put that in right. Let me just double check. Just to make sure I'm typing it right. Oh, okay, hold on. Whoops. That's some ooh, a little bit. There we go. Okay. If you're a Bikini Bottom, would you pick the Krusty Krab over the Chunk Bucket? Ha! That's a funny one. Yeah. Yes, I would. Yeah, damn straight I would. Yeah, damn straight I would. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna end it off here. I hope you guys did enjoy. Appreciate you sending all kinds of great questions, Simba. I hope you have a great night. I'm gonna quickly go to Mickey D's and get a little bite to eat, and then I'm gonna come back here, and we're gonna get Hedgehog Bros grinding. I'm finally gonna get caught up on Hedgehog Bros. So, if you guys want to stick around, you know what I mean? You guys have been enjoying my reaction to the Hedgehog Bros series. Definitely stick around. You know, you're probably looking at maybe 20-ish minutes, 25 minutes, something like that. And that's what you're looking at. 4, 5, yep, so it's going to be great now that we're finally, and the nice thing is too, these are all under an hour too. actually, except for one 374. So that makes it nice. So yeah. So I'm excited to finally get caught up 110%. Now it'll just be one episode going forward with Hedgehog Bros. And then Mr. Ray's. I'll be a lot more consistent with continuing SpongeBob. We'll finally get back on Family Guy continuation. Breaking Bad. Dexter, because I definitely do need to jump back into that too. We got a lot of shows. You know what I mean? One Piece will be continuation in the afternoon, so stay tuned for that. So we're trying to make that kind of work with Mr. Dan and me, the schedule and stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna shoot for. But that's looking like the case. So, hey Ray's, you have a favorite Lion King character? That one. I'm like back and forth. It's damn, that one's so it's hard for me because I love Mufasa, but I also love Simba. So that one is a honestly, I'm gonna say Simba. I'm gonna say Simba. Yeah, I'm gonna say Simba. I'm gonna say Simba by a hair. I would say he's my favorite. Followed by a very close Mufasa. So, and that's just because I feel like you get more development with Simba from him starting as a kid, and then him going through the tough times that he kind of did. You know what I mean? Or they kind of put himself in, or well, not really. Well, yeah, put himself in. And then how he became better. You know what I mean? By the end of the movie. And then even the second one continuing as well. I thought it was great. So, I just thought his character had a lot more development and greatness, you know. So, but also too, that Mufasa movie was really good, and I did really like it. Again, it just, I don't know. I just feel like I had a better build of character with Simba over Mufasa, but not by much. Not by much. I want to emphasize that. Not by much. All I got here, because I love both characters. Other ones that you could put in there is definitely the monkey, which I'm kind of forgetting his name. But I love the monkey. He's funny. He's great. Very knowledgeable, but very good. I like Puma and Timon. Great characters, you know what I mean? Nala, very great. Love her character too. Scar, great antagonist / villain. So Rafiki. Oh yeah, Rafiki. Yeah, she's good too. You don't get much of her though. But yeah, she's good. I like her. Yeah, she's the wife of Mufasa, isn't she? Yeah, pretty sure she is. It's been a hot minute. So it's such a background character, you know what I mean? She doesn't get much screen time, so it's like I forget, I don't want to say I forget she's there, but you know what I mean? I kind of forget, you know what I mean? Rafiki's the monkey. Yeah. Hello. Huh. Rafiki. Okay. Yeah. See, that's probably why I can't remember for the life of me. Shit. It's been a hot minute, but of course I'm not 100% thinking it's right either, so my bad. So, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, Rafiki. Yeah, no, very good character though. Very good character. Talking about Sarabi. Oh, Sarabi. Yes, that's what it was. See, I know it's one of those names. She's such a great, interesting character. Would have been interesting to see a little bit more from her. Not gonna lie. But I get it. You know, side character. Not really that major. But yeah, very good characters though. Very good characters. Very good. So, alrighty. Yeah. So that's my number one down is Simba. Simba followed by close Mufasa. And then after that, that's hard. Oh, you got Zazu as well. I was forgetting about him. I would say after Mufasa, I would say Timon and Pumbaa. And they're very close for me. Followed by Rafiki. What is it? Rafiki. What did you say? Rafiki. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Rafiki. Followed by Rafiki. Then ooh, Nala. Followed by Nala. Yeah, Nala. She's very good. Nala will be after Rafiki. After Nala. Shit, who would you do? Kian is up there for me, Simba's son from the Lion Guard. Oh, Kian? Oh. See, I never seen that series. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I've never actually seen it. So that's interesting. He did look like an interesting character, though. Yeah, that's interesting. Respect, though. I'll tell you what. Respect that. 100%. But yeah, so that's kind of, yeah, after Nala, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, you probably put, well, I'm trying to think. Am I missing one? I might be missing one. What? Oh, Sarabi. Probably Sarabi. Yeah, I'd probably put her further down because she didn't really do much. Maybe Scar. Yeah, I'd probably put Scar. Then, you know. That's pretty much my main ones. I guess if you might even put Kovu. You know what I mean. You might put him a little bit higher, maybe slightly, because he was a good character too. I mean, he had a nice rebound. You know what I mean, from going bad to good. Same thing with what's her name from the second one. I'm forgetting hers too, or excuse me, not the son, the daughter. I mean, from Simba. So very good, very good. Let me know what you guys thought though. Your man's gonna end it here. I'm gonna, like I say, get some McDonald's and get a little bite to eat here real quick, and then we'll get on the grind. Kiara, yeah. See, it's funny because when you say them, I'm just like, oh, hello. You see, that just tells you that the names are there. It's just, it's like it's just pulling it to say it. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. It's pulling it to say it. It's like I know the characters' names. I know them very well because I love the movie and they're in it. It's just pulling the names and then saying it. You know what I mean? That's the one. So, huh. All right, I'll see you later, man. Awesome stream tonight. Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate you joining in, Simba. Great time. Appreciate the questions and everything like that. It's great. It's great having Brian on and Dan. That was awesome. So again, hit that like button if you guys haven't. We appreciate it very much. I think we'll definitely do another one of these. Maybe the last one to kind of sum up everything. Maybe at that point, maybe the box office will stop maybe. Or if it hits 2 billion, you know what I mean? If it's got enough gas to hit 2 billion, we might do a big 2 billion stream on that one. That would be crazy. That'd be insane. Hey, I hope it does. You never know. You never know. You know what I mean? I hate the naysayers that keep saying Avatar 3 won't hit 2 billion. Honestly, listen. We'll see. I'm taking it weekend by weekend. Anything's possible. It could fire right back up, or it could just stay consistent. You know what I mean? It's really hard to say. I'm not losing faith just yet. You know what I mean? Even if it is a little bit less, I'm not losing faith. You know what I mean? I'm going until they take it out. So, and when I see it really diminish to nothing, then that's when I'll be like, all right. I think we got a pretty good idea where it's going to stop. So I'm not giving up faith yet. You know what I mean? And I hope it still can. It'll be great to shut up those assholes. You know what I mean? That keep saying, "Oh no, it's not going to do 2 billion. You guys are in fantasy land." It's like, didn't you say this about the second one and that crushed it easily? So it's like, come on now. It's like you keep saying it's not going to, but the funny thing is, you saying it ain't going to, it might actually turn around and do it just to prove you wrong. Just to at least crush 2 billion at least. You know what I mean? I don't. Something's telling me that I think it's going to do it. Something's telling me it's going to take every day. You know what I mean? Like I think that will be the end goal. You know what I mean? Like the last day, it will finally crush it. You know what I mean? It might get over by like 10 million or something, 20 million or whatever. You know what I mean? It won't be by much. It'll be just by a little bit. And that won't surprise me. You know what I mean? It'll take every day of it being in theater to crush it. And I can see that. So we'll see. I hope it does. I want Avatar 4 and 5 to happen. I really do. I want it to happen. I really want to see him finish his story, conclude his story that he has planned. So we'll see. If you guys definitely haven't seen that movie, definitely do see it. And if you haven't seen Zootopia 2, what are you doing? Go see the movie. It's damn good. It's a 10 out of 10. Both Avatar Fire and Ash, 10 out of 10. And Zootopia 2, 10 out of 10. Both amazing movies. You gotta see them. It's a great experience. I promise you. You'll have a great time. And for the Avatar one, I recommend a little bit of popcorn and don't drink as much pop or whatever you drink. And you'll make it through just fine. I promise you. Obviously your body could be a little different, but I think you'll be okay. in terms of having to go to the restroom. I mean, so just an FYI, a pointer. But anyways, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, check out Dan Reviews and Brian Achim, Breaking Brian. Links are in the description below. Check them out. Show them love. Tell them Ray say it. That'd be awesome. They make fire content. They make great content. And we definitely have more collabs in the future for sure. So, hope you guys enjoyed the great discussion. Again, check out Zootopia 2 in theaters if you guys haven't yet. I recommend it. And a side note, check out Avatar Fire and Ash if you haven't either, if you're into that franchise. So yeah, social media is down below. Check them all out. Stay extra notified, especially if YouTube does not. Again, I'm going to get a little bite to eat here real quick from Mickey D's, and then I am going to come back, and we're going to get on the grind with Hedgehog Bros continuation. We got a big grind tonight, 5 episodes, but then I'll be fully caught up. So, and then it'll be 1 episode going forward. So, stay tuned. And then after that, if things kind of go nicely, I will do a SpongeBob reaction before going to sleep. So, stay tuned. Might be able to squeeze it in. If I don't, it might be tomorrow night. So, just an FYI. So, I appreciate the SpongeBob fans. I do. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the SpongeBob support. You know what I mean? It is fun to watch it. You know, to react to it. So I do appreciate it. Just keep hitting the like button. You guys crushing it on the ballpark. We hit 10 likes. That's crazy. So I'm definitely going to try to shoot to squeeze it in. That'd be great. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the... I'm a lifelong SpongeBob fan. Hell yeah. Yeah. I keep laughing at that Mage guy. That Page. I think it's what his name is. Page, or no, it's Mage or something. Mage something. He's just like, when's 5 through 9? You know? It's like, damn, brother. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. But hey, that's why I'm trying to get caught up here with Hedgehog Bros, because I'll be able to be a lot more consistent with that series in particular. You know what I mean? I'll be a lot more consistent because then I only have to do 1 episode a day. Way more easier to, you know what I mean, to fit it in, and to do other things. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm trying to get caught up now, so that I'm good. So yeah, so potentiality of tonight. Stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, subscribe, share the channel. Would appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Over and sign out. Peace. Have a good one, guys. Much love. This is Ash.